me, Jaden, Domix, Ross, and Aaron are all going on tour doing a show called Scribble Showdown. We're going to these cities on these dates.
Scribble Showdown, that sounds really cool.
Games live, then go to scribbleshowdown.com, link in the description. Please. Okay, enjoy the video now.
Hey.
Do you all remember that classic kids movie made in the 70s about a pig and a spider?
Oh, it's Charlotte's Web.
Charlotte's Web? Remember how it made us a lot of money? Wait, didn't we already have this conversation? Yeah, we did. But we're remaking this conversation with better graphics.
Whoa.
And Will Smith.
Yeah.
But why would we remake something
Will
that's already
Smith.
good on its own when we could be making something totally original? Because, Ethan, we don't want to take risks, and this'll make us more money. But won't it be obvious to the audience that we're only doing these remakes for the money? They'll watch it
Yeah, because if they just do that just because they want money,
I don't want you to think that
if they just do that just for money, they're not gonna watch it.
One of my favorite movies is a spin-off. And I'm very excited for the remake of The Dark Crystal to come out. And if you think I'm gonna make a video talking about it when it comes out, you are absolutely correct. So Disney is remaking a bunch of classic
Okay, then I'll look
movies
forward
into
to
live
that.
action. They did it with
Oh,
Tarzan,
from Aladdin.
Alice in Wonderland, and they did it with 101 Dalmatians twice. And as someone who enjoys cartoons a little too much, I think it would be cool if they remade Treasure Planet or Atlantis.
Yeah, he also makes like cartoon-like videos as well. So that makes sense why he makes too much.
For a reboot. And if they did
Why
get a
he enjoys
reboot,
it
it would
too much.
introduce a new generation of kids to these awesome movies. But that's just my opinion. I'm sure Disney has good reasons for making sequels and spin-offs. Speaking of Disney sequels, I bet some of you forgot the very old straight-to-VHS Disney sequels. I try to forget about them every day. You can have your own opinion on the Disney sequels, but all the ones that went straight to VHS are terrible. Even The Lion King 2? That one emo lion was kinda hot. Did
The
I
Lion King?
stutter? I know all those sequels were technically done by a different studio, but let's just hope that Disney will finally break the bad sequel streak with Frozen 2. Or they should just let it go straight to VHS.
Oh, you like the song Let It Go.
Some franchises
Yeah,
like
I'm
Harry
also
Potter
hoping
or
that they
Lord of
also
the
make
Rings
another
have long,
version of Frozen
overarching stories
where
that
it's
are
not like
designed to have
where it's not
multiple
like
installments, and as
animated
long
like
as
it
the
is
studio
now,
doesn't
but it's
stretch
more
out
like
one book into 3 movies, then those
it's more
types
like
of
live-
movies
live
are
action.
absolutely fine. But I don't want to talk about those movies. I
As
want
if
to
they were
talk
like
about
real
sequels
people.
to standalone films. Now, I believe that a sequel to a standalone film can be done, but it's a delicate process. Because in the first movie, you establish the characters in the world they live in, then the protagonist has to overcome a problem, usually defeating a villain, and then the characters live happily ever after, and the story is all wrapped up nicely with a bow, and just what a nice story we got there. I'm just gonna set it down and watch it from time to time and not change it one bit. But then a sequel comes along and says, "Oh, you thought the characters lived happily ever after?" And then rips off the nice bow and says there's another evil villain who wasn't mentioned in the first movie for some reason. If a sequel turns out bad, it can devalue the original movie. There's a reason we
And it
don't
could be a
talk
waste
about
of money for
Atlantis 2
watching
or
that movie.
Pocahontas 2. Or Mulan 2, or Hunchback 2, or Aladdin 2, or Cinderella 2, or Beauty and the Beast 2, or Tarzan 2. 'Cause
All
it
the
didn't
twos.
happen. So that's why I'm always impressed whenever a good sequel is made. And a studio that I think does an amazing job at making sequels is called DreamWorks. But I've noticed a pattern with
Oh, you like
DreamWorks
how they make
franchises
Shrek?
that I've coined the DreamWorks trequel paradox. I think the right word might be trilogy, but I'm just gonna say trequel. You see, DreamWorks has a track record of creating amazing sequels, but pretty subpar
Oh, and also
trequels.
Kung Fu
Here's what I mean.
Panda. Kung
Now,
Fu
keep in
Panda was
mind
like
that
really
these are
awesome.
Not my opinion. These reviews are objectively correct facts. And also, I just want to say I know that these movies are kids' movies, but I like animated movies more than real ones.
That guy's
And I'm
like
a
dressed as
cartoon
Luigi,
character,
but without
so
the hat.
Shrek 1. Great movie, great characters, great message, 10 onion layers out of 10. Shrek 2, it's the first movie in history to be better than the original, and it created the best music video of all time. I need 11 heroes out of 10. Shrek 3,
Oh.
not
It's just
my
babies.
swamp. Okay, I know we might not all
Oh,
agree, but
get
here's
out of
another
my
example.
swamp!
Kung Fu Panda 1, perfect movie. Any movie with anthropomorphic animals is always a win in my book. I think we have a best-selling franchise on our Panda Paws. Kung Fu Panda 2, just as good as the original. How many sequels have an animated bird as a villain? Besides Stuart Little 2. So far, we got 10s across
Yeah,
the
Stuart
board,
Little
but then Kung
is-
Fu Panda 3 comes along and
I've actually
I'm
never
sorry,
seen
Julinsky,
Stuart
I
Little,
just
to be honest.
wasn't feeling this one.
I'm not gonna
Which
lie.
is why I was so worried for How to Train Your Dragon 3, and let's just say the DreamWorks trequel paradox didn't break its trend. However, there's one franchise that doesn't follow the DreamWorks trequel paradox, and it haunts my dreams works. And that franchise is Madagascar. I remember
I like how I put that pun there. Oh, Madagascar.
I wasn't the only kid who enjoyed it because it made $193,595,521.
Yeah, I used to watch Madagascar when I was little.
So DreamWorks made 2 more of these movies and created.
Yeah, I was gonna say Madagascar 2 and 3.
Now, personally, I don't really care for these movies. They're fine. I haven't rewatched them at all, so 5 out of 10. But there's another movie in this franchise. A movie that shouldn't be as good as it is, and honestly, I'm a little embarrassed to admit that it might make the list of my top 5 favorite movies. I don't think enough people are talking about this movie, so I'm going to be the one who breaks the ice. That metaphor is relevant because we're talking about Penguins of Madagascar. Penguins of Madagascar is the best movie that features penguins ever. Better than Happy Feet and Happy Feet 2, and it's 1,000
that's a Madagascar that I watched
with
penguins in it.
There's a scene where the penguins fall off an airplane and go hopping from one airplane to another. It's so entertaining, and it's all
except I watched the Nickelodeon
so I'm not talking
back
with
when
a
I was
hint of
like
irony
8.
when I say that this scene is a cinematic masterpiece. I don't remember when I first watched Penguins of Madagascar. It came out when I was 18, so I'm probably not the target demographic. But I remember after watching it thinking, wow, that's a good movie. And I didn't think about that movie again until years later on Halloween night 2018. I was in a Discord call with some friends who were also spending their Halloween night behind a computer, and naturally we were discussing which Madagascar sequel was better. Some people actually liked the second one, which was surprising, and I said, well, no matter what you think of the sequels, at least we can all agree that Penguins of Madagascar is better than both of them, right? And everyone in the call was like,
yeah, I like Penguins of Madagascar.
And instead of watching a scary movie that Halloween night, we all virtually watched a movie about penguins together, and I think everyone liked it. Okay, let's talk about another studio.
Yeah, it's a lot less
Pixar.
scary.
Pixar movies do a good job
Pixar.
at appealing to a wide audience.
And I've seen
Kids
The
like them
Incredibles.
because they're a cartoon, and adults like them because of their heavy themes like old people dying. Almost every movie Pixar has made has been a cinematic classic. Penguins of Madagascar, however, is not one of those emotional.
Like I've seen The Incredibles 2 before, and that movie, it's like about how the power is like legal again.
When I watch Penguins of Madagascar, I feel like a kid again. I am jealous of the writing in this movie. Okay, there's one fart joke, but that's my only complaint.
I'm never gonna forget that part where the baby, where Jack
definitely
pooped.
not. But I do think this movie
And I'm also
is
never
really
gonna
good.
forget in Incredibles 1.
It clearly deserves a 10.
I'm never gonna forget where in Incredibles 1, where Violet was like very violent
then it's got my recommendation.
in the dinner
James, are you being
table.
sponsored by Penguins?
In Incredibles 1 that came out in
There wasn't really a
2004.
point to this video. I just wanted an excuse to talk about my favorite DreamWorks spinoff. So, in conclusion, I'm really excited for The Dark Crystal 2 coming out on Netflix. The show's being released on August 30th, which is coincidentally this channel's 5-year anniversary. So don't expect me to work that day. Okay, admittedly, this video went off the rails a tiny